I've seen someone that have this thing, that Colorado. Now your body is going to be shaking. Like,
yeah.
I
and you didn't do anything.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. That's what I want to die.
That's it.
Don't do
when
drugs.
did you know?
Like, if I'm telling you, if I can give anybody any advice right now, don't even go into it. Don't even go into it at all. At all.
When did you know you had a problem?
I know.
Hi guys, my name is Peter Tolani Richards. I'm a production manager and I run a modeling agency. So this episode...
You have to allow your friend to...
I don't even understand. They don't allow me to talk. Hi, Jerry. Hi, guys. My name is Hassan. Shut up. Hi, guys.
Use the mic.
Okay, Mike. I just say that like this. Hi, guys. My name is Hassan. I'm an artist, actor. I'm also a model.
Mm-hmm. So what do we talk about in this episode?
We talk about gambling and
your
smoking.
Gambling addiction.
Gambling addiction and smoking.
Why are you not pointing to me?
Smoking, drug addicts. That's what we talked about.
And how to recover from any form of addictions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
They also gave really good advice.
They did, actually.
Fantastic advice on Dilemmass. And they were very open and honest. It was a lot of fun.
Lovely episode.
Enjoy, guys.
Forget the way I'm doing, no. Stay away from gamble. I beg.
It's gambling.
Gamble and gamble everything. I beg.
Hello, boys and girls.
Hello, all.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
We have guests today.
We do
you have to
indeed.
introduce yourselves?
Yeah, my name is Hassan.
Okay, my name is Peter Tolani Richards.
That's a lot of
That's
names.
plenty. That's actually 3 first names.
Yes, a lot of names.
Yeah.
At least they helped with the Richards. They added S at the back.
You guys,
Yeah.
so I will
Okay, so
know
yes.
that. Fair enough. What did you guys do this weekend?
What did I do this weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, work. That's what I did this weekend.
Okay. No fun.
I didn't have time for fun. I was swamped all through, but I know when to have fun.
Well, what about you?
I went out. I went out and I was sleeping, Sha. Both
So you had
together.
a good time.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Fair enough. I had a phenomenal weekend. Okay? I had a phenomenal weekend. My friend got married and it was the time of our lives, really. Lovely one. So
Yeah, it really was. Congratulations to Leo and Issa.
Yeah. It was a swell time, I promise you. Don't worry
I've
about
never
it.
seen Issa smile that much, dance that much, not frown that much. You know, everybody, including his clients, his friends, his co-workers, everybody just kept saying Issa is dancing. Issa is smiling.
It was really, really...
Leo, the work you've done,
great.
wow.
My God. I mean, you know when you... Like, obviously, you know people, but you know when you just see how people truly are in every... When I walked into the wedding, I said, this can only be one person's event.
Yeah.
God. No, everything
It's
was
fantastic.
like times 10 and it was phenomenal.
It's so cute watching like people that you've known for a long time get married. I remember the first time I met Issa, he was... So we used to live in VGC at the time, and he came with another friend who lived in VGC.
Yeah.
So they all went to White Sands together, and we were 15. And for some reason, they were playing football outside my gate. So I come out, and I'm like,
what's happening?
hi guys. So they all say hi, and they're just like messing around. They keep playing football. So my dad comes home, and he came home early. So he looked at me, and he looked at these scallywags he has never seen before, because he knew my friends who lived in the estate. And they were like, good evening, sir. That is like, eventually I said, why are those boys playing football outside my gate? I said, if you ask me, I can't even tell you. I actually can't tell you. And Issa has been serious for a long time.
I swear, I don't even know when I met, but
that
like
man's
when
face
we're
has
all
been
in
straight since we were
secondary
15.
school there in White Sand. It's been a very long time,
Yeah.
is the point. Leo as well. So it's just funny that
Because they've been
eventually-
dancing around each other for years.
Yeah,
It's like if we had known. Had we known,
It's so funny that
we could have really...
me and Leo went together to Issa's 30th and like everybody was just friends at the
Oh,
time.
30th is still early. What of the 20-somethings?
We're all just buddies and pals. And I was like, wow, now you people are marrying? This is so crazy. But it was really
It was
sweet.
so
and
much
it was
fun.
honestly just a lot. Like, you know, I've been looking at all the content and I'm like, I didn't see this.
I saw all of
I didn't see that. There was so much. There was actually 10 was happening at all times.
Other than the couple, my highlight of the evening was DJ James.
You guys.
I don't know how to explain this thing to you guys. Fake and me, our friendship group
No, we're obsessed with DJ
that meets on
James.
Sunday. Every Sunday, we at least watch one DJ James
It's actually
video.
somehow, because we have to go and tell him that, like, I know this is embarrassing, but like
we love you.
you're actually passive.
We're obsessed.
You know, it's crazy. I kept telling Leo, you brought this guy for me. Don't lie.
He looked so confused, but he was
just
oh,
like,
thank
right,
you.
that's great. Thanks so much. But honestly, it was a phenomenal time.
It really
I mean,
was.
Obi's house did the after party, which in and of itself is
It's
a
really
wild
something.
one. But
Plus the flago.
you know when you say like Erikpa, when you know that kind of thing where your parents send you out and you come back and they're like,
Looking raw, fantastic.
that's how for me. That's how the day was. By the end, you know, nothing. I was
And
owed
as usual, we were
nothing.
one of the last people
Of
to
course.
leave. When we were leaving, I was just like, why do we do this?
I was owed absolutely nothing. By the end, I was like, "There's nothing I've not danced, eaten, drank in this place. I'm finished."
Yeah, it was fun. It was very good fun.
It was a fantastic.
I'm very happy for them.
It was a fantastic time. It was very cute and it was a lot of fun. And I think it was exactly how she wanted it to go.
I do have
which
one
was-
funny thing. They asked two people to make a speech, Fakemi and Davido. Please ask Fakemi why she did not cry. She did not see her mates.
You guys, the problem is that I had to ask David after that. I don't get it, bro. So I was gave speech, love you. You started crying. Wait, when did we agree to this? It was me, Vigo, and Dave. So when he started crying, me and Vigo looked at each other and said, okay, so us we're not close friends. Once he started crying, we were just looking at each other like, if I knew that was what we were doing.
Is it to start to cry?
I cried. Next thing you know, money, what's going on? I said, guy, please,
But he
next
is
time,
very emotionally
let's all
expressive.
know how. I thought we're all just coming to do a short and sweet one. Vigo went first. I went. Very cute, very sweet. Next thing, David came. I said,
He had other plans.
Do you know what it reminded me of? You know that video of that little girl that says, my name is...
yes, it was too funny. After I had to just be like, no, but seriously, when did this start?
It's emotional, actually.
No, it was an emotional day for all of us.
No, but he's actually an emotional
No,
guy.
it was
Like if
very
you do something
It's
nice.
emotional.
When we did his interview, he kept on going about, thank you guys so much. I said,
I
"Oh,
saw him.
they paid also.
I saw him when he said I'm my colleague. I said, bro, please. Anyway, no, it was too funny
was
because
fun.
I honestly was like, okay, now do you see how you scattered this thing for the rest of us? Now it's as if it's only you that gives speech.
Yeah, and it's all not everything. Sorry.
Like imagine that somebody is winning, they're consoling you. No, but it was, to be fair,
But it was
Sha,
very kind.
I
It
had
was very
wept
sweet.
from morning till like the first outfit. So I think it was appropriate that we stopped crying. Everyone was laughing because first of all, Leo had 2 million bridesmaids. That's
How many were you guys? 19?
Yeah. And then, but at the like trad ceremony, at every point, everybody was crying.
Really?
And you know, once one person starts crying,
Yeah, it's
so
really
once she like
nice.
went to her parents' side, tears. When she went to when she got it was just, first of all, when she came out, like in the morning,
But she
tears.
looked gorgeous.
Tears. It was just deeply emotional. Just imagine during the wedding, my dear friend, the bride, was typing in the group, "Oh, are you guys okay? Hope you did."
Yes, she kept doing that.
I said, "Excuse me."
Do you know something that made
We
me
were
laugh?
like, the thing about this is why is your phone on?
Do you know what made me laugh? So my best friend Jiri, who's very Yoruba, she's very dedicated to us because that's a breastfeeding mother. I tell you, she told her baby,
Sorry.
I have places to be. So we were laughing. She was like, "Do you know the epitome of what Leona is like?" So they came in because she came in for the after party as they were coming in. And so she sees Abayomi and Jiri and she says hi to them. And then she goes, "Oh, is that Jiri? Where is Jiri? Has Jiri entered? I'll wait for her." And Jiri says she was like, "Sorry, are you aware you're the bride?" But that's the kind of person. She's so sweet.
It was
She's not
too
pretending.
funny. At one point they were dancing, and so someone collected my fan. I just saw Leona like tap. I said, "What?" Just passing me her fan. I just said, "Please now."
Yeah, she's
Because
just very
all of
sweet.
us
She's very sweet and she's
next
very
day,
kind.
I didn't take. I was joking in group that I didn't take the hangover.
She sent it to you.
hangover kits.
I shit you not. I thought
She sent it, and then there was another. Mind you, we've been collecting bridesmaids things since.
Oh, Fakemi sent me her bridesmaids gift.
She
I'm seeing
sent
everything in there.
another box again, and I sent Jola just to give her tips and tricks.
Tip.
Do you get? So that should it happen,
You
that your
people-
time comes, you know that this is what we're doing.
I'm going to fill a bucket with memory verses. And I'm going to say, Leo sent a hangover kiss to my house on Sunday afternoon. And I just thought to myself, I'm sure even the driver was confused. I said, congratulations on your people's wedding. He said, thank you, man.
You guys,
Because
you
I'm
know
sure he
that
was wondering, what am I doing
in
here?
the gift box. So I just thought, oh, maybe it was like from before. No, because there was a card and it was handwritten, and she was talking about the speech and the things at the wedding. So I'm like, okay, so this could only have been written as at now. Whilst
Very
me,
kind.
I'm still in bed due to the fact that I went to the wedding and I'm tired. You, who were the bride, you've had time to write.
Wow.
She's very
notes for
kind.
I was just like, I don't know anybody who has like this much capacity to like to care about other people. It's completely wild.
Yeah, my mom has interacted with her twice. And I remember when I said, oh, she's getting, my mom said, that lovely girl. She was like, she's just very, very kind.
Really,
and if you don't
actually
know
the
her,
best,
you'd be like,
the
what's
best.
she? What
I
does she
promise you,
want?
the best actual person.
What
It's really,
What does she want?
it's really a crazy thing.
Issa, please take care of our friend.
I know. I think that was why I was like, my dear. I was saying that you know there are people you have to tension. That, oh, please take care of her. I feel like he's well aware.
No, he's well aware.
By now. So
He's well
I think
aware. And he does a
there's
good job.
nobody that carries anybody on their head more than Issa carries Leo. So I think everybody is well and good.
Yes,
anyway, it was a wonderful time. People were sending me congrats, and I appreciate that. Honestly, it was all of our weddings, and we all had a swimming time.
Yeah, I had a long day of. I think that's where I got my cold from. I don't know. I had a long side mission. I can't say what it is yet, but I did something yesterday with Chinasa and Renike, and I had a lot more fun than I thought I would. Like I always have fun when I hang out with Chinasa and Renike, but it was the three of us together. It was so silly. What we were doing was so silly, but it was so much fun. And we're three babes that love to yap.
Yeah.
We would say stupid shit all the time. It was a lot of fun. Only for me to get up and start doing my nose like this, doing my eye like this. So
Yesterday,
like,
I think
no.
on Sunday, so I went to dinner. I had like we did like three things. And I think I got home and I was so tired. And I changed, I washed my face and I lay on my bed with it. At like 3:00, I woke up and realized I don't have a duvet. And this AC has been on. I started feeling.
It has entered.
I said, God, well, it's too late for me. I said, it's actually too late for me. It has happened. I have a cold. It's fine. It's fine. It's just. And you know that kind of thing, I'm going to lie down briefly. Then I'll stand up.
Do you know what that reminds me
for
of?
like 5 hours.
For bed. But it was not brief.
That reminds me of my birthday last year. You guys, everybody just lay down. Nobody woke up. Everybody thought, first of all, how we got home, nobody's too sure. But what I remember saying was, let me just quickly sit down and then I'll go and wash my face. Wow. A shame.
Let me quickly sit down.
I literally was just like, my feet are hurting. Let me just sit down, then I'll go and wash. Wow, woke up 9 a.m.
So yeah, it's just a bit. It's one of them ones. So that's it, Sha. But anyway, lovely time. So please, I put it to you. I sent a couple of people all the like bridesmaids things. I just want you guys to learn how things are going on now. Standards have been set, and I feel
how we feel. Don't worry, I don't mind. You know, some people will say, "Oh, you can't go below." I will go below.
And I feel like we just have to, keep things at this level in order for us to move forward. I've seen the light, okay? And I just think that it's very important that we move forward in this direction, First of all, shout out to Rich Girl Paper. This is Leona's brand now. That's why I'm wearing this shit on a repping level, but we'll get back to that.
That's the only thing I didn't get.
We'll get back to that. Yes, there was a merch stand. And some people were not focused on important things. I got all the souvenirs, mind you. Just want to say, this is why it's very important in life. At our little section, there were some ladies there, the ushers. And so I had a big bag, and so I needed somebody to keep it. So I gave her a bit of money, like, please just help me watch my stuff throughout the thing. And so an enterprising young lady, she ensured that anything that was passing that they were giving out by way of gifts.
Just
I
going
had.
in.
So by the time I came back, I was like, what are all these 4 bags? She said, Ma, they were giving things out. I collected for you. I said, hey. So by the time I got home, I had in fact, the bride and groom have not even seen half of the things that I got. Because they were not aware. You know these things that, so one of them, they said courtesy of cousins, courtesy of this one. So I have so many items.
Also, all the gifts, not gonna lie, as somebody whose family is a mixed bag, I saw a lot of classic gifts.
Very classy.
I said, here is the toilet brush. Where are all those interesting, no Maggie, no classic gifts.
Mama
I said,
Lemon.
if my grand auntie should catch you, so this was
All
not
these wooden
serious.
spoon sets.
Very
No.
classic gifts.
Lovely
I said,
gifts. I got a throw.
yeah,
a
it's
lovely
just beautiful.
throw.
I said,
I had some slippers, a mug, but not this like a gold.
yeah,
mug.
very cute. Everything was
cute.
very, very, very cute. I said, wow.
Even the chin chin I got with Lux, it was in a package.
Deluxe chicken,
Yeah.
chin chin.
Deluxe chin chin. So very cute. Me, I was very focused anyway about it. I was at the merch stand. People ask me, where? I said, you were not. It's like you were not there. You weren't focused on what was going
It
on.
was gorgeous.
I know there were so many things at hand.
Okay, guys. So on the podcast, people send us dilemmas. That's how we often properly start the show. So you guys are going to help us solve their problems.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Good. Yeah.
Surely you that you were working throughout the weekend. I hope you're not too tired.
No, I'm very good.
Okay.
Not tired.
Okay.
This season of I Said What I Said is brought to you by Coins by Bamboo.
Our resident fame.
Yes, and Coins by Bamboo is a remittance app that allows Nigerians in Canada send money back home to Nigeria. So if you're paying bills, taking care of family, donating to a cause, Coins by Bamboo, they for you.
If you also want to send money to me, you are free.
Please.
Also, they have a double-sided referral program. Ask me, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
Okay, that means you, the referee, and you, the referrer.
Okay.
See what I did there? You will both get 10 Canadian dollars. If the person you refer does a transaction of up to 100 Canadian dollars within the first 30 days of them joining the app. So, you know,
nice.
lovely times.
So you guys should use our referral code, ISWIS. We're going to put the link in all the bios to sign up. And make sure you share and actually send the money so that we can all make
We
money.
can all make the referrals and we'll share it with you. They say, well, Jola will contact her.
All right, guys, enjoy the episode.
Bye.
This person calls themselves Jola's failed transaction. Hello, beautiful ladies and guests, if any. Thank you for always making my week less insane each time I listen to the pod. Please, I beg of you, bear with me. It's quite a long one. A few weeks ago, my dad called me and informed me that my sister and I will be leaving the country for the UK next year for further studies. Fast forward to a couple of weeks later, I was speaking to my mom, and she then mentioned how my sister might have to stay back so she can get married to her longtime boyfriend. How? Bao. See, this foolish longtime boyfriend has been with my sister since 2018. This is 2025 and he's yet to see my parents. What kind of foolish compromise is that one? He's been putting off seeing my parents for about 3 years now. It's always been one excuse or the other. I'm livid because this is an opportunity of a lifetime and I don't know how this is a serious relationship when there's no ring on her finger and he's not known by her family. I told my mom to let my sister travel and if the man is serious, he will find his way to join her. They can even do Zoom wedding or however they do it these days and he can join her when he's ready. Guys, what do you think? I'm scared my sister will reason the same way and decide to stay back. She listens to the podcast, so this should get to her. Thank you. So you use us to sub your sister?
Yeah, but I feel like that's happening a lot. They're using, listen, my sister. If your sister does not get on that flight immediately.
I don't know. I think I'm getting, you know how you know you're getting older? I'm starting to see the wisdom in some very annoying sayings. Those who don't hear must feel. Yes. Those who don't hear must feel. So she should go. Don't travel.
Please normally I'm on the side of don't go. My dear, go first. Feel it inside the UK. Do you get when you get there? Any problem that the man wants to start from. Let him do marriage proposal via Zoom.
She must stay behind in the Nigeria of today.
But she not
marry a man.
She not now stay behind.
Marry a man. No, so the decision is up to her. So it's not to their mom. Their mom is just saying this is my idea.
Okay, fair.
Sure, it's up to her sister. What she's worried about is that it's like her sister is reasoning in the same way that, let me wait and marry him, I'll join you. So what she must do is actually wait and marry him and then see her sister's life changing. She must stay and then be asking her, how is London? How is the weather? That's what she must. Yes, that's what she must do. She must stay behind and wait and be looking as her sister's life changes.
Just a brief one. I had a quick question. Okay, so before, when people are deeply wicked, and the problem is that people don't know the color of the weapon fashion they use them. And I want to tell the girl that the color is that boy. The problem is that all this time since 2018, nothing inspired him for marriage until they said she's moving on to a better pasture. He said no.
What do you guys think? What do you think?
Yeah, it's just the devil. Like, no honesty. He's the devil. Like, you didn't 2018, 2019 to 2025. Like, she's moving now. That's when you now know you want to marry, you want to propose. Like, are you not sick?
No, I just feel that I think the guy just wants things to be good for him.
Something's wrong with you.
No, you don't understand. Can I just say that? I know what you're thinking. His ticket is not part of them. They didn't buy him. That guy is thinking, if I marry all of us, it's a lie. It's a lie. His father said only 2 of them must go. If she stays back, I know hearing the language, stays back. How can your marriage involve backwards?
Like, bro.
I'm just going to say that the guy just feel like he's not ready yet.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to lose the girl.
The guy is trying to act smart. It's very, very foolish, but he's trying to act smart. Yes, now, so, okay, stay back, they get married, and in his mind, he's thinking that, okay, because they're married, the family, like, they should all go to the UK together. Don't use them to hitch a ride. You're telling me.
Marriage airways, man.
You have points, though, bro. You have points, seriously. You have points, but me, I'll just be like, the guy too is busy that, if you lose this girl, my jackpot be that.
Did not think about that for the 7 years that they were dating.
He's a fool, not really jackpot. Anyway, look, sister of person that wrote to us, my dear. Again, what I suggest is this. I didn't say you should not marry. That's the love of your life. Very good. When you get to London, start doing the marriage process.
The guy if you love the girl.
No, it's good. Love is wonderful. See, we just celebrated love now about the wedding. Lala, love. Now, what I'm saying is, good. Let her go to England. Let him propose. And the day before she's going to the airport.
And you think the girl's not going to see another?
No, let her go to London. Then they'll be planning the wedding. Then she'll come back for the trial.
Traditional wedding.
Then she'll be in England. You're not getting me. If it's about the love,
okay.
There's FaceTime. There's WhatsApp video call. He can also. There's so many things that can happen for their love to be going on. I'm telling you, they can. In fact, they can be on the phone all day. They can buy unlimited plan. As she's walking around, they can be looking at her.
That's not a relationship, actually.
Which one?
No, don't tell me that. My brother is getting married ending of this year, and his fiancée is in the UK.
Okay.
So yesterday night, I just walked into his room. I saw him sleeping, and she was on a video call with him. The phone was beside him. I was like, "Oh, Simi, he's sleeping." Oh. Okay. She was like, my brother woke up and was like, no, we are sleeping together. I was like, damn. I was like, damn, you guys are sleeping together. How? They do, like, it happens.
Yeah, you see, real lovers. Real lovers are up. I
can't actually love that way. I won't lie. What kind of love is that one? Social media love.
No, they've seen now. What are you talking about? Understand. What are you saying?
That's social media love. I can't love that way.
No, now,
I got my baby in UK. And me, I'm in Nigeria. Shiny teeth. Hi.
I love you. Find a way to get there, bro. And it's in the works.
But so she has a better opportunity there. She should not go.
No, I can't. We are going together.
What if you can't go?
Why would I not go? Why would I not go?
What if for any reason you can't go?
Maybe I should enter the bag. Squeeze myself inside.
So anyway, listen, this man sounds like a criminal. That's just the truth of the matter. He sounds like a thief.
No, everybody has different intention.
No.
The fact they've been dating for that long.
His intention is to. Again, if he wants to marry her, nobody's stopping him. Let her go. He can still marry her. What is it inside marriage? Maybe she'll come back for the wedding.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
when she comes back for the wedding and they'll start planning things. Him too should start planning how he's going to get there. But she should go, Sha.
But my question is the guy financially okay?
How do we know? Why do we care?
How can we know?
How do we care?
Maybe that might be the reason why the guy doesn't want to marry yet.
So why does he want to marry now?
So why does he want to marry now?
Is he financially okay now?
Wait now. It might be like he feels that if this girl go, that's lost.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's normally what happens.
So that's how I feel. You feel like that
until her having to leave, that's when he realizes that he wants to marry her. Like
you get I don't understand. He's afraid that when she gets there, her eye will clear because she's not seeing him every 2 minutes.
Now waiting you to go think that now.
Yes.
And now that's what you're going to think.
If you are so afraid, maybe her eye should clear.
Okay, her eyes is not clear like this. So that girl go.
Please think about it thoroughly before you
I
make
have
a
it funny.
decision.
It's not funny. No, sorry. People are going to think I'm wicked because I said this thing is funny. It's not funny.
Okay, do yours, then I'll do one.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I feel bad now. Please go ahead. No, please. No, you please. No.
Why don't you feel?
So that people forget I said that it's funny. You please, feel free.
I've lost knowing now you have to do it.
Oh, God. This person is called the Bounce's Food Prefect. And it says, hello, our amazing, bootylicious hostesses and love to the bounce. I'll keep it as short as I can. My ex, who I had a 3-year relationship with, bought me a car as a gift during the relationship. He passed away in January. His family, who never liked me...
Sorry, you need to start again. You need to actually start again. No, seriously. You have to start again.
It's not, you remember, I said it's not funny again. Hello, our amazing hostesses.
Sorry, you have to start from the name. Just context.
Oh, the Bounce's Food Prefect.
Right.
Hello, our amazing, bootylicious hostesses and love to the bounce. I'll keep it as short as I can. My ex, who I had a 3-year relationship with, bought me a car as a gift during our relationship. He passed away in January. His family, who never liked me and treated me quite badly during the relationship, has reached out that they want me to return the car. This is the problem. Now I love the car. It's really nice and was bought brand new. It's some of the only good things to come out of that useless relationship. I mean, the guy cheated on me a lot. Well, beyond that, he was a fantastic boyfriend.
I will support that one.
His family are now saying that he borrowed money to buy me the car. And he never paid back the money he borrowed. So they want to sell the car and pay off his debts.
If I return it, I should die.
It's true. The debt has died with him.
Wait. Now, I have my own car that I actually bought myself, but I really don't want to return the car he got me for sentimental as well as bad bitch reasons. I also learned that his family has more than enough money from his estate to pay off his debt, but they always hated the fact that he got me the car and this is their only way to get back at me. So please help me out. What do I do? Love, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart.
Girl, drive that car to the funeral. What's going on?
Bro.
No, please, this guy feels very strongly, so please go ahead.
I'm serious. If I return the car, I should die. I'm serious. How would I return? They bought car for me as a gift. I should not return it back. Why?
It's not even the guy that is asking you to return it back.
No, I'm not putting myself in the girl's situation. For example, just imagine that I'm a girl now. Okay,
I'm not imagining.
Wait, calm down now. Make I talk. Just imagine that I be girl now. You be the husband, we don't die. No. Wait, no, this thing, no. I'm not gonna say you could die. She gonna have it. Okay, I'm just using an example. Okay, don't let me use you. My bad. Let me just say that. Okay, I'm the wife now.
You have one.
I have one husband that I've died. Okay, one family will now come from nowhere. Not tell me, this car you have to sell it to. That they want to pay debts. They want to pay debts about blah 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 blah. I'll just tell them, say, mommy, I'm coming. They can't enter my dad gate again. I'll just tell security. If
the thing is that I think that part of the issue here is that they're forming Shaw's girlfriend. But I don't see how they want to collect the car.
What is crazy is that she was not his girlfriend at the time he died, though.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yes. So she's his ex-girlfriend.
No, I thought she was ex because he died.
He died, no.
She was his ex already.
Okay. My dear, that car is gone now. To be fair, there's no situation where the car is not gone.
Far gone.
The car has gone. Also, I hope the car is in her name, just as it's.
Of course it is, because if it wasn't this kind of people, if the car wasn't in her name, they would have just come to collect it.
Honestly, the car is in your name. Boohoo.
Enjoy, baby.
Why didn't they know that he was in debt before he died?
Yeah.
You know
And she now knows that he has enough money that
they can pay it off. They just want to collect. It's spite. They just want to collect it from her. So, girl, listen, it's too bad. May he rest in peace.
Amen.
And may you enjoy the car in his memory.
Amen. But I don't go return them.
No.
Never.
Nothing concerning returning it. Imagine you buy me a car.
That's so crazy.
It. No.
I've always wondered what it's like when you have like a difficult relationship, but the person is like a past relationship, not a current one, and maybe their family doesn't like you. I just don't understand how your family doesn't even have enough dignity to pretend that you don't exist anymore. Which one is coming to me?
Yeah, like especially if your ex is like, why are you talking to me at all?
Why are you talking to me at all? Why are you talking to me at all?
No, I find it weird when in a relationship, like a guy gets something for the girl and they break up and the guy is like going back to the girl, the phone I got you, the things I got you, give me back. It doesn't really make no sense because I've gotten it for you, I bought it for you. The fact
It's
that
anger.
It's spite.
It's spite.
It's not even anger. It's spite. It is your final act of wickedness.
Yes, like that. No, is that nothing about. I don't want you to derive joy from anything that has to do with me. Yeah. So if I bought you some.
Like if I bought something that you really like, I know that you really like. I just was collecting from you.
You can't be happy with that phone or laptop or car, and then me.
You can't be happy
when I think of you, I'm angry. No. You must give everything. I think that's the reasoning behind it.
Yeah, and the thing is, everybody that does this thing ends up feeling so incredibly shy. Yeah. Because it's actually a crazy thing to do. And so you end up feeling so stupid. And then they try. Someone has done it to one of my friends, and then tried to
give her back.
Yeah, give her back. And it was just like, I don't understand.
I don't understand.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
After you made such a holla baloo, our collecting everything. Now you want to return it because now you're feeling stupid. You're feeling stupid. What do you know how to do with all these things?
You go to pastor that, they want to collect something from you, do something that they will not be able to collect the pastor.
Sorry, which pastor is that?
Like Pastor Cham.
Are you insane?
We've entered another place.
Are you insane?
We've entered another place. No, so I don't think that's it. Okay, I have one.
Actually, I'm joking though.
I'm glad you said that, but I don't know if we believe you, but it's good, Sha. Okay, this one is very silly. I have a silly one and probably one that is more sensible. First-hand embarrassment. Hi, Jolene. Okay, I keep laughing at people's dilemmas and I didn't think I'd ever be writing here, but my chest is tight and I have to let this out. So I live with my brother who's married with kids. Lovely home, all very cool. The relationship between my brother and I is strictly siblings. We love each other, but we don't necessarily have any personal relationship. And that has transferred to my sister-in-law as well. We're cool and all, but just not that chummy. Recently, my sister-in-law and I were in the kitchen cooking two different things because I wanted to eat something else, which is totally fine. Then she stepped out of the kitchen for a couple of minutes and then I saw the fish she had prepared for food and I thought, let me add some to my own food. As I was about to take the fish, she now walked in. I flinched so bad that I lifted a pot that was on fire out of reflex. I had no business lifting that pot. I left the gas bare burning and I was standing on one side in shame and there was a very awkward silence in the kitchen until I left. I'm feeling so embarrassed right now because I could have easily just asked her for some fish and she would have gladly shared because she's cool like that and it's not that deep, but I didn't ask. I promise I wasn't trying to steal the fish. I honestly don't know why I finished that bad, but please help me. Should I go and explain myself to her and get it off my chest, which would be very hard for me, by the way? Or should I just hold it in and hope that she doesn't think bad of me? Help a sister because I haven't stopped thinking about this.
I promise you that once she left the kitchen, she messaged her friends that if I tell you guys what just happened
right now,
you won't believe.
First of all,
if I tell you people what just happened in this kitchen now, I promise you can never believe
Yeah, there's
me.
no way she has forgotten about this.
Yeah, you have to because it's...
You actually have to just
go
be
and meet
embarrassed
her.
and you have to go and meet her.
You first have to apologize because you are stealing her fish. First of all, you are stealing
she
the fish.
caught you stealing her fish. Also, why are you claiming that you want to steal it? You literally said you wanted to add some to yours. Also, do you know how insane it would be that me, I'm cooking fish, you want cooking fish, all of a sudden, there's no fish.
It's just, they normally call that is stealing with steez.
Which steez?
Yeah.
This baby almost set the whole place on fire inside the steez. And just imagine her coming in and looking at you. Now you're flumbering around. You've lifted a pot. You've done this. And she's just like, Then you now didn't say anything and then you left the kitchen. So first of all, what I'm going to say to my friends, what I'm going to say to your brother when he gets back.
Your sister is really going through a lot.
I've told you.
No, I'm going to actually say, no, because if they're cool at home.
No, say, you see what I'm always saying now. Now, see what's happening. I've told you to befriend your sister so that she will not be behaving somehow.
So that she can talk out.
So that she can ask me for fish. You said no. Now see what's happening.
That's so funny.
And the truth is, you're both, embarrassed, but in different ways. She's embarrassed for you.
Yes.
Like,
You are embarrassed for yourself. So she's probably just also avoiding you because it's like, right, this is deeply somehow. But I think that if you live in the same house, I'm not sure how long you think you can avoid her. Also, right into this place.
No, it's also genuinely, it's also rude not to say anything.
Yeah.
Forget the avoiding
You
her.
live in
It's
their house.
it's actually
You live in their
weird
house. It's weird.
not to say anything. Like, you just need to go and say, look, that I don't even know what entered me that day. I'm so sorry. Like, I find this so embarrassing. I don't even know. It was just ojukokoro. I just said, let me put small fish only for you to enter. And I did not know what to do. I just looking. You just have to apologize. Like, I don't think it's a big deal because you're being rude by not saying anything. It's not a big deal in and of itself. It's like if Feykem is cooking something and she catches me putting my hand inside, it's actually not a big deal. She just say, are you mad? Why you putting your hands in my pot?
say,
Listen, I'll say, are you mad? Why would you offer me fish? You can say I'm cooking something that would be nice with fish. You too, why didn't you say, don't you want to put some fish in that food? Not that if Feykem catches me, I just go to the land and start running away.
In my mind, she actually just dropped everything I ran.
wow, yes.
She might be shy now. You can't see it.
We can't say.
Why you do that? So also, that means she didn't finish cooking.
No.
Because there are now so many things going on.
Yeah, that's weird. Sorry, I get it. I'll be shy too. Also, I just want you to know that her own mother, not your own mother, as in not you and your brother's mother, her own mother has heard.
Oh, for sure.
And her mother is probably worried that you are putting something inside the food. As opposed to trying to take something out. Because I want to imagine, see, if I told my mom that, when I walked to the kitchen,
her hand was like
XYZ's hand was in the pot, and then she jumped and left it.
What kind of demon entered that?
What was she doing there?
So suspicious.
And then since she said that she hasn't said anything in the house, she's just quiet, avoiding me.
The average Nigerian was going to say she
Yes.
She won't even eat that fish again. She probably won't eat that fish
Something entered her
again.
body now.
She started telling her brother that, doesn't your sister want to go for masters? Yes, let her leave the house. Let her leave this house. They start asking in the house,
They start
don't you want to go for
introducing her
masters?
to people like,
Have you met, please?
Ready for marriage.
Okay, so I actually have a question. Sorry,
Go for it.
permit me. I used to live with my sister for a while before I moved to my place, and me and her always have had these issues of me taking stuff out of her freezer without telling her. So, but I feel like as a brother, I'm entitled to
No,
take.
you are a thief, don't worry.
You're actually a thief.
No, don't worry, you are into theft.
I didn't even learn.
No,
You
don't worry, you don't have to land. Where you are hanging
Where
is
you
okay.
were.
Yeah.
Like, wait. I will support you. Calm down.
Thank you. Like,
Wait,
she has a lot of stuff. Like this stuff is like plenty, like drinks and all that in the food. I'm coming from.
So why can't you just tell her?
She's my sister. Like it's
I
there.
live with my brother. This is a constant source of issues.
Like
Why
why
will
she
you
don't have
know?
to be?
It has to be. Why
And
are
it's
you
something she knows I
taking-
could easily replace.
You-
But
So why did you replace it?
I'm coming from a job. I'm very
Okay,
exhausted.
she doesn't work.
I'm tired. I go into the
She
fridge.
doesn't work.
She works. Like
Okay, so she's not
But
exhausted.
He said he's going to buy another one.
could easily
then.
buy it back.
When last did you buy another one?
I always do like
Do
sometimes.
you buy another one?
Sometimes I forget. But
That's why she's angry with you.
I'm not supporting you again.
She's
Don't be
angry.
lying.
She's angry because you don't replace it
to have
back.
clear lines. You have to ask for if I buy, it doesn't matter if I buy something that is this big that you know I cannot finish. You have to ask me because it's mine.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're my
everything
sister,
in the
blood,
fridge.
like-
the fact is that if it's me and my brother live together, everything in the fridge is either I bought it or he bought it. If I did not buy it, then I know that it's not mine.
it's ours.
No, there's nothing like that. We have what you call shared goods,
Like butter,
a blotter, plantain,
plantain, those are
shared
shared.
goods, rice, shared goods, vegetable, shared.
That
Nothing.
parfait.
Parfait can never be. Parfait can never.
That's how you know he's a thief. You know, see what he said? He said drink like, it was Ribena, it was
Do
candy.
you
God
get
has caught you.
I thought you even meant as in like juice.
Yes, like a big juice. Why did you buy your own parfait from work?
How do you want to share the parfait?
It's like there's more than one in the fridge, obviously. So like
She has counted it. She said, okay, this one is for when I come back from work.
This for tomorrow. She has said, okay, I've bought 4 for the week.
I'm not looking at her. You know my sister again. What happened?
Okay, why is it never the case that she's taking your own things? Because why don't you have
things? I normally take my own things.
Why don't you have things?
She doesn't take my stuff.
Yeah, she takes my own.
She doesn't take my stuff. Like she doesn't even, because she prefers to buy her own. She's the type of person, she's very meticulous. Like I don't say she has OCD, but she just
and
loves,
you want to scatter that.
I'm the type of person I feel like we are one. I feel like we are one.
With a parfait, it can never be your bono that he took or Ewedu. It's parfait.
But as for me, if my sister take my thing, make sure I should take her own thing back now.
And if that's how you
guys
are doing it. If that's how you guys are doing it.
But my own is
so are you saying when she cooks and I can't go and serve myself?
You should ask.
You should just ask because you both live there, Abby.
Yeah,
so you two are supposed to contribute.
I do. Like every month I send a certain amount for the foodstuffs and
that foodstuff. So you've both agreed that food you're sharing, but not
But
parfait.
you say the reason he's asking is that he knows. Don't mind him.
It's paining me that she gets angry when I do. Like it's paining me.
Because
we are blood.
It's wild. Why would you do that? Let me tell you, Dekunle, very good. Dekunle, this is a very great story that I must tell on this podcast. Do you know? First of all, Haagen-Dazs is like 2 million naira at the moment. So if you're buying Haagen-Dazs, you're balling uncontrollably. But I just said, you know what? I'm a big babe. I can have Haagen-Dazs. I bought the Haagen-Dazs. But then I've calculated it in my head. This tub of Haagen-Dazs is going to last me like 2 weeks. Why? Because I'm missing it. Okay? Now, this is not a shared good. We have a group where we put things that we bought for the house. Once you see anything there, it means, first of all, 2 of us are paying because at the end of the week, everybody shares the money. Anything that's not there, you know, if you don't see plantain there and there's plantain, it's mine.
It's yours.
And everybody knows this. This is not the first time. Now, ask me why. In my mind, I said I've had a long day. When I get back, I'm going to have my ice cream. And then I have like bits of like Oreos and this and that I put in my ice cream. So I've sat down in traffic from Ikeja. I've planned, I get home, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch TV. I'm going to have my ice cream. I got to the freezer. I picked up my Haagen-Dazs. I said,
this is light.
I said, mind you, I've only had it once. I said, it's feeling somehow. Only for me to open it, there was not, you know when you do things.
You don't want to finish it.
You don't want to finish it. So that
you didn't finished it too.
My brothers and my dad do this thing all the time.
You know, like when you put the spoon, you could see the bottom of the ice cream. But I now said, sorry, please, remember that I was in 2 of us living out. I said, who ate?
If it's not, I won't say anything.
He said, your ice cream.
Yeah, exactly. I like that.
He said, Haagen-Dazs? I said, Haagen-Dazs. I said, yeah, I had some. But I didn't finish it. I said, you must have had 10 spoons. So these are the problems. Do you know that he told me that he will replace it till now?
That's why you're my elder sister. She understand. There's some burdens you just carry because I'm your abu. I'm your last born. You don't understand. You carry that burden for me. She understand.
Afi, that's the body, no.
I'm sure your sister is very much hoping that you marry.
Shakuma left her house
immediately. I'm
so happy when I was moving out. Like,
she was so happy.
She won't help me get the boss. She helped me get so many things. Just come and be going.
Anyway, because of time, I don't think we can do any more. So,
so tell us a little bit about yourselves. What you do? You that you say you are busy, you are working. What do you do?
Oh, okay. I'm a production manager, a casting director, and I run a modeling agency.
Okay. It's like we're attracting a lot of
modeling agency
people.
Oh, wow.
Last episode, we had someone that runs a modeling agency.
Okay. Well, I do it on a more larger scale, though.
Okay.
Sorry
about that. Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you with my, feeble mind.
I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. And you?
Yeah, I'm an artist, actor, and I'm also a model.
Okay, you're not a madman.
No.
Because some of your ideas so far?
Pastor Cham.
You just trying to
Pastor Cham is one of the more insane
Pastor
things
Cham, yes.
that I've come across.
Also, if I return that car, let me die. It's crazy. It's actually a very crazy thing. He didn't even say if she returns it. He had already imagined and gotten angry.
On her
I
behalf.
think I kept saying, I'm the wife.
Person buy me car, make I return now.
It's not you. It's a story.
No, but
First of all, sorry, I want to just highlight which kind of relationship you're in that they're buying a car because I've not come across it so far.
maybe
in
he
my
was
own
just a
personal
wealthy man
experience.
and he just really
I
liked
guess
it.
so.
But don't forget that he really used to cheat.
Fair
He
enough.
used to cheat a
Guilt.
lot. So guilt was pushing him to do more than himself.
Fair enough.
He was into cheating, so he had to tell her sorry.
Yeah,
the
tell her
big way.
sorry. I tell
Yeah,
her
all
sorry.
those big
Like a
man.
career.
I tell her. No, that's look.
All
Once
those big
you're
man.
cheating a lot.
Yeah, once
It's actually
they've
your
caught you,
career.
once they've caught you more than once, yeah,
It's your
into it.
career. It's actually what what you're there for,
They
and the
use-
person too knows that.
Yeah,
this
they
one.
use that to bribe
Like, I
you.
work with that.
Yeah, that's it works.
Yeah.
So,
But we asked you guys to come because we want to talk about. We've actually been trying to do this episode for a very, very long time,
okay.
and we find that people are very reticent to
They're shy.
they're a bit shy. And I understand why, to kind of talk about how difficult it is to deal with sort of any sort of addiction. First of all, even to admit
Yeah.
that this
That
thing
at some point I had an issue.
I've passed like, oh, you start off like casual, then you enjoy it, and then it's not harmful, and then after some time you're like, I'm spending a lot of time. I'm thinking about this a lot. It's controlling my mood. It's controlling the way I behave. But I wanted you guys to talk about, because I don't know, I didn't ask any questions so that I won't.
Yeah.
I'll come in blind.
Tell us a little
So
bit
tell us a little bit about like how you. It was I hate when you got into. That's what my dad always
Your
says. How
experience.
they get into it, but basically like your experience, and then when you realized you had a problem.
Okay. Let him go first.
My problem will go finish.
No,
Go
just
finish.
don't worry.
You must finish, oh please.
Okay. My problem I have, right,
Mhm.
is into gambling.
How
I
or
gamble.
hard?
I gambled a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you
And how
start?
did it start? Was it just like, was it
I
for fun?
started gambling since when I was since when I was in secondary school.
Do you know what
actually.
age exactly?
That was
Or what class?
I was in I think SS2.
Okay, so you are like 15-ish.
Yeah. I think 15
What
or
kind of
16.
gambling was that? Like, what were you
Yeah,
doing?
then I was playing rubber. You know
What's
those
rubber?
rubber.
No, we don't.
We don't. You must explain.
Okay. Rubber, like you have to be on top each other. So
So
let me
you
just
have
be that-
like a bunch of rubber
yeah,
bands.
bunch of
So
rubber. You have to
throw
train it.
and
If you train the first one that reach the wall is the winner.
Okay.
Yeah,
And so you
those
guys used to bet on that.
On
Yeah,
that,
we better. Then
okay.
it was like
Your
20
small,
naira.
your like school money. you were
Yeah,
betting it.
20 naira. I will not hit because of I want to bet. So I will go home hungry because I want to bet.
In secondary school.
In secondary school,
Mhm.
I will go home hungry. Even my teeth, if I'm going home, I'll start begging people that please lap me now, beg now. Because I'm like, best time to be out.
Wait, but
So
wait,
I just
my question is,
No, wait, sorry, fake.
slap me.
Do you know how crazy for a
is
15-year-old
to be
boy?
saying is laughing.
You be going around begging random people to laugh you.
or if I don't, wait, calm down. If I didn't even do that, I'll just say that I'll just find because there are some BRT like
Yeah.
they normally take students.
Okay.
Yeah.
Instead
okay,
of
if you're in
clothes,
uniform.
if you're in uniform, they will want to carry you. They'll say that enter. Please, the Eduro, I want to enter. Please let me enter. So some will even say that you cannot enter. So I'll be looking for someone that can just even lap me. Maybe like all those elderly people. I'll just be begging that, mommy, please just carry me reach somewhere. I'll find my square root.
Sorry. Again, is this a thing that happens?
It happens.
People are lapping people.
Yeah.
And so
100%.
so because you pay for the seat, if you lap
Yes.
somebody,
So sometimes women will enter the bus with like their 3 or 4
and
children.
they lap all of
And
them.
they'll not be telling, no. Lap all
They'll tell you to
They start
help them
begging you
lap.
that, eba mi gbọ́mọ titani. They're not saying ọmọ titani. Whose child? Who own it?
I know they share for that too. I'm a corporate beggar for that one. Because I know that I've exhausted my money on gambling.
Yeah, so there's nothing you can
There's
do.
nothing I can do. I'll just start to I'll just say to them, brother, please now. Please now. If I do my feel like,
You know
brother,
what's
please now.
crazy is the number of bad people in Lagos. And they insult you, but yes, it. Meanwhile, you're still
Yes,
just
now.
like,
Sometimes you even look at me. You know, Shady, what's up with this one? What's up, sir? I will not even care, brother. Now, please, now. Just carry me reach somewhere. I beg, man.
And so that's how it started. It
Yeah,
was like
yeah,
games.
My question was, were you winning at all for you to just keep doing it?
The funniest part that if I win, the money I want will not reach the one I'll be losing. So that's just the funniest part. And gamble is something that if you are playing it,
Yeah.
you will not want to stop.
Yeah.
The adrenaline. I
Yeah,
guess.
you will not want to stop because you feel like
One day, at some
I
point,
must
you
win,
win.
I must win.
You
But
sound really pained.
you trying to think that you are going to win. You are losing money.
Yeah.
You are losing money. To the extent that I just get addicted to it. Any small thing like this. How far? I can even go and call my junior that let's play gamble, let's play this thing. Because we play this thing to also counters. That counters.
They don't know. They just
Wait, there are no counters.
Who knows
No, we don't.
counters?
Sorry.
Counters now, all those
just explain.
No, explain. He's
Oh yeah,
explaining.
wait, let me explain myself. All those
So wait, sorry, I want to. So you move from rubber to counter.
yeah, we played both too at
Okay.
my secondary school actually. So when I'm done, I stopped for a while.
You mean like
actually.
bottle top? Like
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
I know that one. I know that one.
That's what I'm trying to
So
say.
how would
I
you
know
play?
that
Did you
one.
flip it or what was the?
No, that one is also like that rubber. But this how we play. We play it on top the table like this.
Okay.
So like we play with our hands.
It's almost like football.
Yeah,
so you have
yeah,
to
exactly.
get it into
So something like
a
that. So
place.
from there, I decided to stop when I enter SS3 because of WAEC. So I stopped.
A serious fellow.
Yeah, I want to be serious with
You
my
want to
life.
pass.
I want to pass. I want to be serious, but I don't know that this thing is still going to
hit you
hit me
later.
later again when I'm done. So when I enter university, I stopped gambling. All of a sudden, one idiot guy.
So
He's like a friend of mine actually. Now he introduced me to one stupid words.
Jesus.
And that
card game.
words. Card game.
Words.
We call it
The
words.
thing is, me, I'm just like, we played counter, we played what? Nobody in their right mind suggested that we
gambling.
bring out even 2 naira because they will Google insult you.
We play. That
what
was we
makes it
played
interesting.
In secondary school,
5,000.
people were playing counter for punishment and for exchanging ice cream.
They play.
Which secondary school?
No, so we used to get like
I went to
snacks
Immaculate.
on Sunday. And so they used to play for that. I guess that's also gambling. Anyway, carry on.
Mine is money. If it's more money, I'm not playing.
So you said you started playing
So you
what?
started playing
The
what?
card
Were you
game.
good?
Good. Let me say good. I was actually good, bro. No, these are that word looks like. That word is just like, it's like a girl. No, it will attract you. You know? When you play with money, I started with 1,000. I won like, okay, I won 5,000, 10,000. Okay. I won. So the second day, I said, this I must pay it again. Since I'm winning. For like 1 week.
You are losing.
No, I'm winning.
Mm-hmm.
For like 1 week, I'm winning. So the second week, when I start back again,
There's a spirit in that gambling.
See, let me tell you something about
Which
gambling.
type of girls
Wait.
you know
Let me tell you. What do you say?
that are having the same effects.
On you as
Wait. Gambling is something that when you start,
Yeah.
you can't go away from it easily.
Right.
It's just like
It's
when you're
addictive.
smoking.
Yeah.
Like if you are smoking, if you want to stop, it should not be easy for you to
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
That's how gambling is.
So you got from what in university, your friend introduced you to playing cards for money.
Yeah.
And then did you go past that or was
I go past that. I actually sold my phone. Then I was using iPhone 6 because I don't have any money left with
For
me.
the
again.
what?
Yeah, for the what?
But my question is, were you winning?
I was not winning. I was losing because I want to get my money back.
Yeah.
So I now have any choice. And if I'm dropping my phone, for example, if they give me like, okay, I'm dropping my phone for 10,000 naira. So I have to pay 12,000 naira back
To get your
to
phone
get my
back.
phone back. But it's not 10,000 naira, bro. I played what? They said that I lost like 150,000 because we are playing like 5,000.
Yeah, each time.
So
Each time
that's
we are playing
30
5,000.
rounds.
After we are playing that 5,000 for each round, we are playing like I. I means that the lowest. Say for example, if you collect 3 and your partner collects 1, he has won. You.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
So you guys
Yeah.
pick different cards.
different
then
type
the
of
lowest-
card. The lowest is collecting the money.
Yeah.
So
So-
was that your first year of university? Or when was
I
it?
didn't gamble when I was in university.
Oh, it was when, so you actually stayed away from me.
I
Also
stayed
from
away from
work
it.
throughout uni, you were
Yeah,
done.
I don't stop. Is this guy that does introduce me to that?
So when you
stupid thing.
came out, you now
Yeah, he introduced me. Like I
You
don't.
should-
I
you should
started
talk
from
to that
500
person.
naira.
you used to talk to that
No, I
person.
don't talk to the person again. No.
So
But actually, but I won't lie. If I see gamble, maybe God should just help me. I should not play it
to not do
because
it.
it's
and so
something else.
has it always been cars? Did you get into sports betting or anything like that? Or was it just
You do Baba Jebu or
All
this
those
thing.
ones.
No. I did sport, but I'm not really doing into that sport bet like that.
Mm.
But that what and dice.
okay? Yeah, you play dice. You throw
What and dice. That's the worst thing I've ever,
What's
ever
the
played in my
most
life.
you've like put down to gamble to play a game?
My TV.
Wow. Did you lose it?
Because
Did you lose the TV?
actually, no. I did not lose the TV. I paid back. I paid the person because I used it as
No,
my collateral. Yeah.
Okay, it was collateral,
Yeah.
but you figured out how to pay back. The
Yeah, I
person.
figured out. But
Yeah.
my phone then, I did not figure out to pay it back. I don't say that they should just sell it and give me the many change.
Oh no!
I don't have any choice now because I don't know where I'm going to see
Where
money.
you get
I was
the
not
money.
working.
Sorry, so
My
you were
phone-
not working, but you were gambling.
That's the
So when you
stupid thing
started
about
working,
me.
you were now
Yeah, about
using
you,
your
okay.
working money to steal.
I was not working actually when I was gambling because I feel that because gambling will make you lazy.
Oh
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, gambling will make you lazy because
Is it the thought that you might just lose
yeah.
money?
Okay, for example, now I lose like 100K today. I want 20K the next day. Did I gain or I lose?
You've lost.
So instead of me, myself, instead of me stop this thing, I won't stop. I'll still go back that I must win this
That
thing.
100K, I'm still thinking
Yeah.
I'm
about
still thinking
getting
about
it
the money.
back.
I want to get this money back. For me thinking that I'm good, I'm losing more and more.
I think it gamifies. Also, the thing is, if you lose a large amount of money in one go, or you make a large amount of money in one go, it plays with how you think
How
of
you think
money.
of things.
So it's like if I lose 100K in 15 minutes,
Yeah.
I make by the time I calculate, I've made 300K that day. Do you now want me to go and sit down at a 9 to 5 for 1 month? Like I really think some people don't realize that it plays with how you just
Think about things.
And if you don't do it for an extended period of time, it just kind of messes up how you.
Yeah.
When did you know for sure that? When was the first time you felt like, oh no, actually, let me go to you?
Yeah,
What
before we
did you-
come back,
Okay.
your own.
Okay, so I used to be addicted a lot to smoking. Okay, I started back then in school because
What
health-wise.
kind of smoking?
I started with basically now you start from the
Colos.
first
I
gateway
don't
drug.
know.
You start from the first gateway drug, like you start from maybe SK, then you graduate to AZ, from AZ.
Sorry. Oh, please. You know. Excuse me. Similar to Pastor Cham, we must take things step by step. All this, no.
Okay.
No, I don't even mean us. You don't know for the audience, right?
Okay.
No, me, I'm saying I don't know. Please, mommy listens to this podcast. I don't even know anything. Number one,
Okay.
but for
people who just don't
who
have
might
an
not know,
idea.
can you explain?
Describe the SK.
Okay, so SK is like weed,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
basically above marijuana.
Right.
So from SK you go to AZ, that's Arizona.
Right.
From AZ you go to Loud. So there are different strains of Loud.
Yeah.
I've heard loud.
Yes.
Ah.
I've heard of it.
No, I've heard of it. No, I'm being serious. Like there was a day. Jenny was at our friend's wedding. We smelled something, and I said, "I
And
promise
we're like,
you guys,
this is
that's
loud.
loud because we're hearing the smell."
it was actually
It was
there
loud.
was music playing and
No,
all I could
you
hear
guys.
was that thing.
That's literally what we said. We were like, "No, okay."
The thing is, I was like,
This
I can
thing,
hear this
this is
above
loud.
the music.
Yeah, Loud. You would know.
I was hearing the smell.
No, it was crazy.
Now, and that's how when Yoruba say, "Are you hearing?" Are you hearing the smell? Wow, we couldn't believe it. But yeah, so these grades.
It has-
What you're saying, they're going higher.
Yeah.
So loud is like
No,
The
Loud is not even
highest.
the highest.
Okay.
Colorado is the highest.
Okay.
So there are different types of Colorado as well. So, but
Defining
anyone that smokes Colorado, that person is
So what is Colorado? Is it laced?
okay. So it's kind of is a mixture of both. It's synthetic and it's created, but they list the weed with different type of chemicals.
Right.
So it goes straight to your brain. Like
Mm.
it could literally stop your heart.
Wow.
I'm telling you. So
Yeah.
anyone that smokes Colorado
uh-huh.
has mind. Like you literally kill yourself every time you smoke it. Like 24 hours turns to 4 hours when you smoke Colorado. Sure, that's what happened. And I got hooked on it for a while. Like
How did you start? Like from the beginning?
see smoking Colorado, smoking in general.
smoking. Just
No,
where you
smoking in
started.
general.
I started in school. Okay, so because of my health, I used to have many like pains. I'm SC, so I used to have
right.
pains. So they used to give me these morphine injections back
Right.
then. So I realized I didn't want to be taking injections so much. So the first
Yeah.
time I smoked, it relieved me of the pain completely. So I was like, oh wow. So instead of getting injected every time,
You can do
I could
this.
smoke. Then I just started smoking. Every little thing. I'm always high to class. Like
How old were you? Sorry, when you started smoking?
when I started smoking, okay, I was in university. I think I was 19. I think I was 19 when I started smoking.
Bad boy.
As you were going to class, were you functional?
Oh yes, because it depends on you. Me, I'm a very, very active person.
Yeah, like were you still functional or was it noticeable that
like
this
you weren't
boy is
able
on
to
something?
It depends. It's the person that knows that
That knows you, that will know.
that is inside. We know ourselves. It's a tight circle.
But if I meet you, I might not be aware.
You won't be aware specifically, but you will know that this
But your
guy's
face.
eyes. What's up with your
What
eyes?
was
Like
just red.
it's red or
Bad
sometimes
guy.
my eyes actually back then in school. My eyes my eyes
Bad
don't
guy.
even go red.
I feel like what
He's a
is
lunatic.
of what's going
He's a
on?
lunatic.
One is encouraging. As you were saying it, I just thought, sorry, excuse me. Anyway.
So basically, that's it. You would know that there's something wrong with this guy. Some people,
Yeah.
it slows them down. Like, if you can greet me now, like, hi, good morning. And like 10 minutes later, I'll now be like, oh, someone greeted me. I'm like looking, where's the person that
And then you
greeted
say
me?
you greet slowly. So
Oh, yeah.
they've moved on. You will not just say good afternoon. Everybody has moved on. You just say good
the world has
afternoon.
gone. I'm just struggling to catch
But how
up.
did that do with class?
Yeah. Most of the time, the lecturer is like teaching, and I'm not hearing anything.
Boys and girls, please, we've come here today with a request. We've come to beg you. We are on our knees.
Yeah.
Don't forget that we're sitting down. Just imagine it with your minds. Please, they say, you people, you always ask us for many things. Like now, Beyonce won a Grammy. They said, oh, have her on the podcast. Okay, no, good and fine. But how do we want to have her when you don't want to subscribe? You don't want to share the podcast? You don't want to download? What are the other things they do again?
Everything.
Follow, what again? Comment and what again?
Everything.
All the things.
Just do what you're supposed to
Do
do.
the things and then we'll have Beyonce. Very simple.
Yeah.
Okay?
I even made a song. Do you want to hear my song?
That's not the video we're doing right
It's
now. Okay, go ahead.
It matters.
See.
Because I need to clear my throat. Let me make sure that is in order.
You don't remember the song?
No, I want to make sure it's in order.
Of what?
Like, share, subscribe, and comment if you're not a bastard because it's important. That's another song.
That's the whole song.
That's the whole song.
Okay, there's no chorus, hook,
No need.
bridge.
You know, I'm somebody that I like to be brief, succinct. Tell them what to do. Let them get it in one go. See, you are talking. I did one line. But yeah, guys, you know what to do.
Please
Yeah.
do all the
it's
things.
important.
It's important.
It's important.
And then
They
we
want
can...
Beyonce to come to a podcast with 40,000 subscribers.
Thank you. When you people will not subscribe. See,
Lunatics.
sometimes you really upset me because we're going up and down. Oh, we are the biggest. Only for you to open there, we don't have up to 40,000 people. What's it? What's the essence?
All right, guys, enjoy the rest
See,
of
don't
the
let us be
episode.
disgraced as a community, please. Don't let us be disgraced, please.
You were saying that for school,
Yeah.
were people noticing, like, how did they affect your school?
Yeah, your class and everything.
Okay, there are days where I'm too high to like go for lectures, and there are days, but it didn't really affect because I had a very high threshold for high. There's some people that can't get high at all. Like
Right.
the threshold for high is very low. But because of my genotype, like I said, I was already used to taking
Strong pain meds,
pain
yeah.
relief. So my threshold for getting high was like really, really up there. So I could like control, I could like hold it. Let me use that word. I could like hold it. But for other people, no, it was really, really, really bad.
Yeah.
So, but it didn't really affect my school per se. I was an average student. I was,
Yeah,
So it affected you because you could have been good.
well, I did just. I'm the type of person like I knew right from time that that old school stuff. I was a more artistic person,
Mm.
so I knew that I just
So
had to.
were you doing arts when you
Don't
were
mind
high?
him.
Yeah, that was crazy.
No, you what?
Was your own the type that was inspiring you or
I
zero?
was seeing worlds and realms. So
You want
Fair
to use
enough.
eye to pass exam.
No, but I just wanted to ask, sorry, before we move forward, is that was your pain management something that the hospital was also worried about?
Yeah.
Because when you have like sickle cell traits, obviously you're in pain a lot.
yeah,
And the hospital is meant to relieve you of pain. But what they're using to relieve you of pain is highly addictive.
it's very addictive.
So was there this is just, and I'm not blaming anybody, but I just also wonder, like, was there any acknowledgement of the fact that, look, this is a small boy and we have to figure out how to manage his pain? Because I know that that's what led to the opioid crisis in America, where people would get injured, they would give them, increase their dosage.
And then they would just get hooked.
And then all of a sudden they'll get hooked.
Yeah.
And then they can't afford their medicine anymore. And the next thing they go on like heroin or opioids
crack,
to
and the rest
manage.
of them,
Yes. So I wanted to ask, like, was there ever a time where it seemed, did a doctor, a nurse, your parents, anybody ever try and figure out, like, if I put in a young boy on morphine, which we have to manage his pain, but are we aware of
the side effects
or how we manage? Was that a conversation anybody ever had with you?
Not really, but there were some times like the doctors would be like, okay, we have given you a certain amount of morphine today, so we can't give you any more. And it got to a time that it started wearing off very fast.
Because your body had changed its tolerance.
Like very, very, very fast.
Did your doctors know you were like smoking weed?
Okay, no, the smoking started in school after I decided like, okay, I didn't want to be going to the hospital
all the time, sure. So no one was monitoring your pain management at all.
Basically, I was just doing it myself.
So if you had crisis or whatever, you're just...
I was gonna smoke.
Wow.
I was gonna smoke. I learned how to take care of myself. It got to a point that I knew all the medications I needed to take.
Yeah.
It even got to a point that I could actually, if I wanted to, I could inject myself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I knew all the medications. I had all the prescriptions. I had everything like I needed to get.
Yeah.
Well, after a while, I was just like, fuck this. I don't want this anymore. So the smoking, it's increased. When I left school, that's when I started smoking Colorado actually. And
what was the switch? Like, why did you scale up?
Let me just say I stopped getting high.
From other stuff.
So your body just kept adjusting.
It just kept adjusting. My tolerance just kept
climbing.
Calm down.
Wait, no.
I stopped getting high on loud and every other thing. Okay. So and let me say peer pressure to friends. So I got mixed up with some bad guys and I noticed that I was like, what's this tiny thing you guys are holding? Because it's very, very tiny. This one is colossal. Now they call you Baba, fit charm, Baba, not your Baba. I was like, Baba, now baby things that they like. Say like, okay. First day I 2 kids. I was like, I didn't even know where I was anymore. Like I was looking for my leg. Like no seriously. I was like, damn. Like after I passed out, I literally just passed out.
Yeah.
And when I came to, like, it was already in the night. I was like, And it is without God, it gets to some time in a certain time in your life where you feel like you're going in a circle.
Yeah.
It's you just wake up.
The same thing
over and over again. So I started smoking a lot today. Just
past time.
Like just end the day. It cost a lot. I won't lie.
I was going to say that. How are you paying for this? Because it's... as you go up, it gets more expensive.
Yes, it does. Like, I literally, in a day, I spend nothing less than maybe 80 to 100K on smoking. Yes.
Sorry?
Yeah. Back then, when I used to smoke, yes. I make a lot of money. Like I said, I run a modeling agency. So I have over 3,000 people that work under me. So I make a lot of money.
And you were spending it?
I was spending it on smoke.
On drugs.
I was spending it on drugs.
On smoke.
You're so annoying. You are so annoying.
No, I'm saying
you focus on your own problem.
Drugs.
Focus on your own problem.
I accept my mistakes, yeah. And I'm better off for it because now I know the things I don't do anymore. I know the things that can't control
me. Don't mind the nonsense guy.
I have a question because I'm always curious about things like that. Were the people that are smoking with you, were they paying?
Not really. I'm the type of person that anybody that is around me, I just like
I know that they will love
as
you.
Yahoo boy. What do worry you?
No, but that's what I was going to say. From the amount you're spending, it sounds like you're a Father Christmas to your group.
And I didn't know how to say no. Like, I really didn't know how to say no back then. I'm the type of person I could go out of my way just to make people around me happy.
You like being liked? Do you like when people...
Like, are you a people pleaser?
Are you a people pleaser? Are you the kind of person that when people... You want people to like you, yeah.
I was until last year.
Yeah.
I was the type of person that
So they could get you to just keep spending.
Whoa, I spent.
Okay, I wanted to ask you, when did you realize like I have a problem. What got you to, what was the day you were like,
Rock
shit,
bottom, yeah?
I have a problem? Because I'm sure somebody has said to you in passing, even sometimes it might be the people that you're smoking with, the people you're gambling with, to be like,
That guy,
your own is too much.
My family, like they all,
Your family knew.
That's what I was going to ask. How did it affect your like relation? Not, I don't mean romantic relationships. I mean family and friends. Like, what were they saying?
Until last year, I started earning their respect and trust back. Like, literally, I could not even call them the year before. I could not call them that I needed money for anything. In their mind already,
it was for
is to go and smoke.
Yeah.
So like, I literally lost all form of respect. Like, even though that they're family and family can't give up on you to your face.
Yeah.
You got good disrespect.
Let me put it like that. In their mind, if you don't write you off, but to your face, they can't give up on you. So that I think that. But I now literally what just stopped me was that I actually literally died. I OD'd on it.
Oh wow!
I'm telling you the fact. Like, I was on a shoot at VI like early last year, and I went to go and buy smoke. So I met the dealer. I was like, please don't give me the ash one because there are two strains of Colorado. There's vibes and there's ash. She was like, no, this is not ash. This no way. To confirm this is vibe. I will never trust dealers in my life. So this is vibe. I was like, oh okay, cool. I got back to the set. I moved my stuff. I did not take more than 2 puffs. You know when they say when you're about to die, your life flashes before your eyes. Whoa, I saw everything. I saw all my sins. I saw everything I had done. I saw all this. I saw the girls. I saw the smokes. I saw everything. I was like, and I literally OD'd on spot. I felt, if not that, there were people there. And where I died, I sprained my hand. So when I woke up, I saw it swollen. I could feel the pain for about 2 weeks. That's what made me to know that, okay, this was not actually trips.
Something happened.
That this is actually
Did they know
real.
what was going on?
Nobody knew, but they just saw that I collapsed.
Yeah.
Like, I literally OD'd and I heard, like, that's one of my major encounters with God. That's why I don't fuck with. My name is On God. Like, people think I just give myself
God Premium.
That's the name of my modeling agency. But it's from that day. Like, God literally told me, you are dead now. When you tell anybody, nobody will believe you. I heard it clear and clear. Like, I saw my body on the floor, my phones, my glasses, my AirPod, everything on the floor that day. And he told me that, but I have a plan for you and everything, blah, 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 and you'll be on God.
Nah, God, you say blah, blah, blah.
So I don't want to, I'm sorry.
God is just looking at you now. Okay, no one.
Say, let me save you now.
God is saying no one. Blah, blah, blah.
Just imagine they call this boy for testimony. He said, I have a plan for you. And blah, blah, blah.
No, but don't mind us for trying
Sorry,
to
no, I know what you mean. I know.
So, and after I woke up, I screamed. I saw my hand. The guy was like wondering.
Did you wake up in hospital?
No, I woke up there. Like Martin was there that day.
Nothing like emergency services.
No, I woke up. I was fine.
You woke up there.
I woke up there.
I don't get. Why didn't they take you to the hospital?
Nobody rushed me. You know that they knew I was smoking.
I wish I was there.
I'm the type of person
What would you have done?
I'll pour water now.
Oh my God.
Pour water your face.
Like, I'm the type of person I don't hide my smoke. Like, literally, you not.
I'm so confused about why nobody took
Nobody
you
did anything.
anywhere.
And Colorado, I've seen someone that
They might be afraid to
I've seen
come
someone
near
that
me.
have this thing, that Colorado. Now your body is going to be shaking. Like,
Yeah.
I
And you didn't do anything.
yeah. I was like, yeah. This one I want to die.
That's the reaction.
I was thinking if I got carried,
The guy that dies on your hand. I think that's the
Don't say I'm
fear
not that
of-
kid.
Yeah.
So I don't have to look say,
I just woke up and I saw the guy looking down at me like, let's do this one.
Someone was even, I've seen one was even removing foam.
It has different effect on different people.
God.
So,
Don't do
when
drugs.
did you know?
Like if I'm telling you, if I can give anybody any advice right now, don't even go into it. Don't even go into it at all.
When did you know you had a problem?
I know.
What was the point? No,
Like,
what was the point at which you were
when did
like,
you say to yourself, you know what?
This is I'm addicted to gambling.
I think that was last 3 months.
What happened? Did something happen in particular?
That was even crazy. Then I wanted to sell my I normally sell things if I'm gambling. That's just it. So this one I wanted to even sell my food. The food I just buy. I wanted to sell it, sell my fan, everything. Because this money enter almost like 400k.
What were you doing? Playing?
What? Because what is something? Let me tell you something. let me tell you something about what. You see, what is like this? If you are not getting anything in that words, you want to increase pay. Like you want to increase the money that I want to. Oh yeah, move down 10K. Oh yeah, move down 20K because you want to gain. You want to
win.
to replenish
How much?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you pay like 10K, how much can you win?
If I pay like 10K, I can win like 40K because we are like 4 that is paying.
So everybody puts down 10K.
Yeah,
10K.
And we are doing first pack up. So 40K like that. So if I see that 40K, if I collect 40K like 5 or 6 times, I've seen my money back. But at the end of the day, I see that I'm losing. And I'm still going to play like I. They call it I.
Mm-hmm.
That I is that, okay, the lowest is collecting the this thing. And that high, we are playing like 13,000 naira for the high. So I just go, and if I even want to pay back, I have to pay with collateral. Like I have to pay extra. Maybe they borrow me like 100K, I have to pay like 150K.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So what was the thing that made you say, you know what, like I have to start?
I see that I'm not gaining anything in it. I'm just losing. I see that, you see my destiny is not gambling. So let me just stop it. Actually, I was like, he is one instance. I said, let me even go and try it again. I might stop myself. I said, no, I will stop. That stupid guy was even called Alpha now. What I call it class.
Oh, wow.
We call it class.
Like, let's go to class.
Let's go to class.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, let's go to class.
learn.
The funniest part is we have a group. I can show you. We have a group chat. Yeah, we have a group chat for gambling. Yeah. We call it.
So you guys just meet up and then.
Yeah, we have. He has one of my friends that owns a shop. Actually, it's that place that we normally use. We call that place. Don't let me shop with this place. That place actually. So that's where we normally go there to go and gamble. We have class captain because he has one that is, we call class captain.
What's the class captain?
He's the one that
is in charge of like
everything. Yeah, he's the one that is in charge of the money, everything, the boardman, everything. So we call him class captain.
Does the class captain make money from organizing it?
Yeah, he makes money because he's the one that we normally go and borrow money from.
Right.
So when we borrow money from
you have to pay him back.
You have to pay back with extra, something like that. So thank God I stopped. But I'm not sure that I stopped. I'm not sure.
So you're still
So are you? Yeah.
struggling.
And have you done anything to get help, like externally, apart from just trying to stop yourself? Have you spoken to anybody or gone anywhere to just?
Yeah. I actually spoke to my mom.
Oh, so you told her the truth?
Yeah, I told her the truth.
Do you guys live together? Sorry.
No. Yes and no.
Okay. So
Because
she doesn't see you often?
Yeah. She's around like this actually. Because we are the owner of the house. So
Yeah.
Okay, so no, the reason I was asking is because I've always wondered, like, when it comes to when someone has like an addiction of any sort, I wonder to what degree.
I feel that she's the right person I can tell because she understands me very well.
Yeah.
So the next I just gonna do, mommy, I won't lie. The food I lost the other time, na gamble is and play.
Did she know before?
No, she did not know before.
Oh wow.
Because I
What was
did not
her
tell her.
reaction?
She was like, because she doesn't expect me doing that kind of a thing.
No.
She was like, gamble. When? How? How did it happen? When did I start playing gamble? She just said, something they miss for us. How come? How did this thing does they miss for us? How did they miss for us? I would just like that. I shall find one excuse.
Yeah.
You just
I should not do
I should just use one anger, like all
Why are
those
you
anger.
asking me? Why will you
Why
ask
you be asking me all those kind of things? All those
Yes.
kind of things. I'll just do like that. So that I'll just
So you can ignore the...
so I can ignore the situation.
Were you borrowing money from people you knew or only like people in this list, like your class captain, for example?
Actually, nobody wants to borrow me money.
What do you borrow your money?
Nobody wants to borrow. They don't even know what to say.
What are you using it for?
Well, what I'm using it for, but they will feel that they don't have. So
That
what
might
do
be
you
a
want to do?
saving grace because
Yeah,
if you had
'cause you didn't have
access to
people
more, you
that are
would have
borrowing money.
gambled more. Imagine if all those people were saying yes to you.
Like,
I won't like gamble. If I see the money again.
I wanted to ask, is there a reason you didn't get into like sports betting and all these things? Because
I don't really like that sport bet. I feel that I will have to wait
Okay.
Okay,
I
till
see
the
some
matches
money.
happen.
Yeah, till the matches happen before I see money. But me, I want
That
fast
what?
money.
So that one you can do
I
it
can collect
now.
money ASAP. I can sit down on the spot like this and make like
See how he's
200K.
smiling.
It's true now.
Are you sure you have stopped like this?
I'll stop, serious. I can sit down in a spot like that. I will make 200,000 naira. I've actually won 200,000 naira like that.
How much did you
But
use
that
before
one-
you won down?
I don't more than half a million. I won.
Wow.
But 200,000.
Yeah, see, can you see?
No, if you
That's the one you remember.
Wait, I remember because that day, hey, I first buy beer for everybody. Make them first drink everything. Make them drink.
I don't already lose that.
Because that day, no, the thing is that day I was not expecting I'm going to win. I just started with 5,000 naira. That it's only 5,000. I normally don't notice that if I don't have any money,
You win.
I normally win.
It's the spirit.
But if I have money,
You lose like
I
mad.
lose
They don't
like
want to
crazy.
collect
They
everything.
will collect everything from me. Oh yeah, they've collected my clothes.
I don't understand.
They've collected my clothes.
Like as you're leaving,
yeah,
they
they said because I borrowed money, they collected my clothes. They collected everything because gamble is something that you can't leave there.
So they know you come back and collect it.
Before uncle, I'll come back and collect it now.
You look for money and come back.
I will shall look for money. I'm especially my phone.
Does the time? How much time do you spend gambling? Like, have you ever thought, I don't know. Have you ever reasoned like how much time you spend there? Because I wonder how. So with gambling, with smoking,
I don't smoke.
No. I meant
I'm just saying with him. It takes a lot of time.
So why do you not say it like that? I don't smoke.
I'm not like you now. You're a drug addict.
Are you mad?
It's not your fault. I will give. No worry.
You guys know each other.
Yes, my guy.
You no wonder. No, but I wanted to ask, like, how much time? Because only your friend that can talk to you like that. But how much time do you spend? Do you think you guys spend collectively?
Yeah.
Like, how many hours in a week? How many hours in a day? How much time do you think you spend high? How much time do you think you spend gambling just in a day?
Like for 3 years straight, I was high every day.
Wow.
For 3 years straight, like 3 years straight. Like literally, there's one girl I was toasting that time, like 2 years ago, and she asked me one day that, why is your eyes always red? In my mind, I knew what she was saying.
Yeah.
But for her to like ask me that question, that means she has, every time she sees me,
your eyes are red.
her eyes are always red.
That's what I was gonna ask. That how are you dealing with like friendship relationships when so much of the time
I
is just
didn't have a relationship. I didn't have friends because every friend that I had,
they are like smoking guys.
yes, and they are not friends. If you
Our
are smoking
friend like
together
me.
with them, they are not your friends.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mr. Man.
You should have a friend like me.
Who are you?
I'll teach you gamble. but I'll not teach you.
You guys are
smoker and gambler.
unrepentant.
You just go finish it.
No.
Smoker and gambler.
I don't feel like
Did it affect any relationships or with your friendships?
No.
Or those were your
All
friends?
those idiots who they are gamblers.
No, that's the thing. So you won't want to make friends with any other person that is not smoking or
Yeah.
gambling because they will like judge you.
Yeah.
And then that stigmatization will
But
be
now
there.
that you want to stop, are you now you're gonna have to
I'll
separate
stop.
from your friends?
I'll
So
stop.
you should talk to those guys.
Once in a while. Because if I continue talking to them very well, I will gamble. So
Yeah.
I just talk to them. One is even having birthday on Sunday. After I'm done with the birthday, I will just move. Because at that time, after now, move enter class. I'm not the enter class again. I don't graduate. I don't give myself graduation. I'm not the enter class again.
Okay, but I wanted to ask, in your case in particular, you said that your family had, so your family didn't know. But
My mom knows.
No, now she knows.
Yeah.
But I mean, like for him, he had said that your family
Yeah, they
knew.
knew.
How did
But
they
how
know?
how did it over time affect that relationship? Were you close to them before? Because you said they are the last born in the house. Were you close to
That's
them
one
before?
of my mom.
Of your mom. Okay, so were you close to them before and then over time? Or what happened basically?
How did they find out?
Sorry?
How did they find out?
Okay, so there was a video I posted on my IG. Like I just got there, I posted a picture on my IG. So basically, all my family members, one man abroad, saw it. They literally had an intervention for me. So they came down to Nigeria. All of them.
Were you
came.
smoking in the video?
Yeah, I was like smoking, and someone was like videoing me, not knowing that the person knew me. So I out
You
of highness, I
reposted the
posted
video.
it on my IG. You understand? Next thing I'm seeing Uncle Somi, okay, Peter, I'm seeing Uncle this one, Uncle that, what's the person fagbo? I know you're about family. Hey,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, group chat, everybody.
What
like,
is
so go town send. See, that's what all the money we are sending for you. So that's what you're using to do. You have finished your life. That's like there's nothing I did not hear.
Yeah.
So I just started keeping to myself. I stopped talking to everyone, and they stopped trusting me because I stopped asking them for things. Because I know anything I asked, even when I had serious things I needed money to do, in their mind they're like, "Hey, well off if I go new." And he doesn't know in Nigeria how stressful it is to make money. So the small money that I'm even making, I should not give you. And that smoke is stupid. Just 5,000 gone. Like so.
But she shall not be smoked too now.
Shisha is for babies. Shisha is just like,
sorry, you.
A professional.
Do you get? Fair enough.
Wait, when she say sorry, when she say sorry.
No. I'm just saying, I don't want you to be annoyed. The way you said it,
It's for babies.
Okay.
But I do
go on.
You were saying that over time you guys just stopped associating with your family. What sort of friends?
I don't have friends. I see, the thing is,
now?
in my line of work, I know a ton of people and a ton of people know me. But most of the people that know me are looking for a way to benefit from me or exploit me in different ways. Because I give, like I said, I own an
work,
agency,
jobs,
so I give
etc.
people jobs, I give people shoots. So everybody that knows me is like, I work no day. I beg, give me jobs. So it's like I can call my friends on my finger. They're like just like 4.
But at least you have.
I do. Now I do.
I'm your friend too now.
Did I say I'm an addict?
Okay.
What of you? Do you have friends now?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I don't have a friend though. It's only my mom that is my friend now. My mom and my family. I don't want to gamble again. I've stopped gamble. Gamble is not my way. Gamble have chopped my money. Gamble have chopped. Hey God.
Okay.
How much do you think you've lost? If you want to add,
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
Thank you.
You
two, all in.
Try and calculate for us. Like at least you said that
Let's try.
even if you say those 3 years you were high every day, roughly how much do you think you spent?
The last like 3-4 years. Let's go
I wouldn't want to
all
say
in.
it because my family could be watching this stuff when it comes out.
Okay.
And I'm like, so I do, and you say you
I
have
get
money.
this kind of
I do,
money.
does it not know you
No, but it's different. When you're addicted to something, it's different.
Okay.
I mean, it's a disease. You're not in your right mind. You're kind of taken over by the thing you're addicted to.
And that money is not going anywhere else. So you don't care about how you're living, where you're living, what you're eating, all that stuff that you actually spend money on.
It got to a point that I didn't even take care of myself. I couldn't buy things for myself. It's not as if I didn't have money.
But it was going.
People will be wondering that, but
this guy, they see money now.
Where the money they go, they show. Like, to buy something for myself, like, they will literally have to, like, force me, okay, Riley, buy this. So, I wouldn't want to say the entire estimate. And most of the money doesn't come once, like that. It's just little. So, let me just say between 6 to 10.
Hey!
Are you shouting? How much do you think you've lost?
Did you spend? You're shouting.
Over the last, 3 years?
If I calculate it very well, I know I'll spend up to 10 million.
And did I say I spent up to 10 million?
The money I spend, I would just say 3 to 4 million. Mommy, please now.
As I'm telling you.
Yeah, but I understand.
I got big.
Do you have any, because neither of you decided to seek outside treatment. Help. So what do you think is going to help you to prevent you from going back? Because the worry is if in a burst of clarity, you just decide, okay, I'm not doing this thing again. I don't like how I'm living my life. I don't like the way this thing makes me feel how I'm wasting money. And you stop that for a while. If you don't have any formal help, how are you sure that you won't? How are you sure you're not going to have a bad day, get upset, and friends
to want to smoke?
Those friends message you. No.
Yeah, for gambling or for smoking.
Or just want to chill.
Yeah.
And you're chilling. You think you're feeling better. You guys have a drink and they say maybe go class and you just think, So what? Because you don't have any sort of formal thing that's stopping you.
And even with smoking, what happens when you're in a place and socially people are...
Oh yeah, you're in really bad pain.
Yeah. Okay, so the thing is, it's a mindset. After last year, I transcended, let me use that word. My mind got elevated to the point that I no longer let it have control over me. I now have control over it. So it doesn't even matter. If I say, okay, yeah, my friends are smoking now, I'm smoking loud, and I want to puff 1 or 2 puffs from them, I can decide to do that if I want to, but it doesn't have a control over me. I don't know if you might not believe me, you might not understand what I'm saying, but it's a state of mind. Even with the pains, when I elevated my mind to that level, and I noticed I want to start having pains, I just take my mind off it. It's everything is a state of mind. Don't worry, with time you understand what I'm saying.
Should I be honest? I think it's because you died.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yes, I really do think so. I think that
Like I think it's
that
such
final feeling of
yeah,
fear.
it's such a
maybe that's gone.
it just makes I can't imagine looking at myself. I can't
like knowing
imagine
that okay, this is it.
and this is what I did that got me here. I think because pain, when everybody says, oh, pain is mental, I always think the worst pain I've ever felt is a toothache. That pain is not mental. I'm sorry.
It's real. Like
It's
you can
real.
feel it.
And so
yeah.
when anybody says they have, like, you know, if you have the sickle cell, when people say they're unimaginable pain, the only pain I think that's really crazy that I've ever felt is a toothache. And I remember the first time I had a toothache overnight, I was hitting my head on the wall.
Yeah.
Like you. So every time, I can't imagine like
That amount of pain.
and they just kept every 4 hours. My mom was just like, okay, you have to take painkillers. Then there was an hour I had to wait because I had hit I couldn't take any more.
That night.
And so my mom was just like, I'm so sorry, baby, you have to wait. You just have to wait. I was crying and crying and crying. My dentist actually came into the clinic early. She opened the office for me. But it's why I feel really bad for people that have pain management problems, because that's the worst I've ever had. And I don't have it on a recurring basis. It was a cavity that I left exposed. So it wasn't more than that. But I always try and think of how do people... Have you ever heard of any support groups or any... Does that kind of stuff really exist here?
That's what I was going to ask. Is there a reason you've chosen to not kind of seek any help? Just
so there was a time my family wanted to put me in rehab, but I didn't want to go. Nobody wants to go to rehab.
Yeah, of course.
So, but they enrolled me in several. I didn't want to go. I just left the house. Like, I went to stay with friends and all that. So there was a time my dad tricked me. I was like, oh, okay, let's go to this prayer mountain. We just have a 3-day program. On getting there, my dad disappeared. 3 days turned to like 2 months. So I'm telling you, 2 months turned to like 6 months. No cap. Like, it just,
how old were you at the time?
I think I was 22. I think I was 22. So I spent like 6 months on that mountain.
Wait, what?
Praying, as in they were praying for you.
Yeah, I spent like 6 months on that mountain, like prayers non-stop, 12 a.m.
Was this for your sickle cell?
Huh?
For yours.
For the smoking, yeah. I didn't hide it. I'm so brazen. I don't hide. I'm the type of person that I say what I feel.
I'm sorry. Did I do anything?
So when you came out,
it made me realize that I can actually go without smoking.
Yeah, for the time.
I won't die.
But, at the time you thought that
this was not
like, I won't even be able to sleep once my smoke finishes and it's already past 11-12 in the night. My legs start shaking like this. My legs start shaking. I'm like, oh my God. I'm looking at the time. 1, 2, 3. Once it's 5, I'm out of my estate. I'm running towards the bus stop. Like, my dealer, I have to like buy smoke. But when I was stuck on that mountain, the first 1-2 days, I thought I was going to die.
Yeah.
Like,
withdrawals,
I was vomiting, I was shivering, I was everything. Like, I think they call it cold turkey.
Yes.
So that's what happened to me. But after like day 4, day 5, I just accepted, I'm here. And this was in like forest, like the mountain was... So there's no... So like,
your dad was...
freezing break, so there was nowhere...
I joke about this thing at home that, some people have more sophisticated... Like, if I develop an addiction, my mama go tie me.
Yeah,
she'll just tie me and find somewhere to drop me.
It's what you know that you try and do, but you came out and then what happened?
So when I go back home, a lot of things happen on the mountain. But when I go back home, I realized that okay, now it's time. Let me just work on myself, work on my life. So I started gymming. I started trying to build my weight back. I stopped smoking completely. But it didn't last. Like 2 months after, like even it was not like. Anger, full force. Like, it's gonna be I'll show you. I started like, I use everything. Like, as I'm killing one, as I'm passing out, as I'm waking up, I'm taking another one. As I'm passing out, as I'm waking up, I'm taking another one. Like, it was back to back to back to back.
Did you manage, what was your mood like when you were, what was your emotional state like when you were constantly like high? When you were constantly high?
I didn't want to talk.
You didn't engage.
Just be happy.
I just, not happy necessarily. I was in realms, I was in worlds, because when you smoke Colorado, it opens like it's a gateway. It opens you to the
Like you're just not really here, Sha.
yeah,
You're just somewhere.
it catapults you to the spiritual realm. I'm
Nah,
telling you,
spiritual realm.
I kid you not. And the spiritual realm is very vast. That's why people get mad, because you could get lost inside it. So the only way to come back is if there's a guide, there's a light that will bring you back.
A light.
You might not understand what
They'll
I'm
be
saying, but I
beating
know
your
what I'm saying.
chest. They'll beat your chest.
I know what I'm saying.
So bring you back.
No, not even physically. I'm talking about mentally now. I'm not even talking physically.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, I'm talking about, because you see some people, when they're mad, they see them talking to themselves. They're not talking to themselves. They are in another realm, and they're speaking to things and spirits in that realm. But you can't see it because you're in the physical realm. Some people don't believe this stuff. To them, I'm talking trash, but I have experienced it. I have experienced it. Like, I've been in realms. I've been in worlds. Like, there was a particular time I smoked the colos, and I literally could sense that I was hearing the thoughts of everybody around me. No capo.
Are you excuse me?
No, that's what I'm saying. I really don't care.
It's not even you. Is it man?
Yes, I know. It's an idiot. It's not today. So, but I really don't care if people believe me or not.
Right,
it's my experience, and the journey I've had so far with God has brought me to where I am, and I know where He's taking me to. Like, I fucking died. You believe it or not?
I know now.
You don't need to know.
Okay.
You don't need to know. So what I'm saying is that don't smoke if you know that your mind is not strong enough.
But whoever say, "Oh, my mind is not strong,"
with these kinds of things, you always just
everybody thinks
it's also not always in isolation. I know very few people who started smoking by themselves. It's often social. So in that context, what you're not thinking when your friends are offering you, you're not thinking, "Oh, my mind is what." It's just. It's part of it. It's part of it.
I mean, it's not part of it, though. Don't go smoke something that will kill you.
My dude.
It's not part of. I've seen people
because people end up in it. It's not. You don't wake up and choose.
Today I'm going to become an addict. Nobody really thinks of it that way. That wasn't your plan
at all.
Yeah.
Like, if I can go back to although I won't change anything anymore because my past, my mistakes make me where I am now. But if I could, if like God say, okay, go back and tell your former self. I'll say, oh boy, run.
Take that injection back.
Run. Don't.
So for your pain now, are you back to sort of?
No, when it gets to a certain age, you've passed the age of that sickle cell crisis. So above 25. So once you're 25 and above, it doesn't really affect you that much because you've already known how to, like, the things you need to do.
Right, to manage.
And things to avoid. Actually, that's true.
To avoid, yes.
Yeah. I have friends who are very particular about what they need to do to prevent
crisis from happening.
Yeah, particularly like stress management, weather, how they eat, all that kind of stuff.
But funny thing, if I don't tell you, you won't know.
Oh no, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. First of all, thank you guys for being very open.
Honestly,
and honest.
It's very refreshing. I think people will learn a lot from that.
What is something you think people don't pay attention to? So you said like friends, but what do you think is something people don't pay attention to that's like a gateway that like people just you don't see? This is something that can lead you down like a dangerous path.
Nobody's watching out for it.
Particularly in our society, Nigerian, anything more than prayer, we don't really think about we don't talk openly about vices. We don't tell. It's almost like you kind of you're raised like in the wild almost.
Yeah.
Your parents only just do well in school. But there's not a lot of honest conversation about how to manage like peer pressure or just certain things that you can't come and say, oh, mommy, I played something today and I won money. And there can now be like an honest conversation that will help.
That like what's
I don't know. Like, do you get to know what I mean? Like there are things that if you didn't do this X, you won't have ended up here. Or if they are very, so your parents say, don't collect anything from anybody. So if somebody came and said, hey, you take it, but you know not to collect from that person. But do you know from your journey, from other people you've seen, is there anything that kind of like, people need to be careful or watch out for ABC or XYZ? Or is there
being
really nothing?
People pleaser. You have to be careful about that. You can't please everyone because you pleasing everyone, like you wanting to make people around you happy at all times, you end up like hurting yourself. And not even physically per se, your spirit, yourself, the real you. So now you have to know who you are. It's very important, but most people don't know who they are. So they that's why they like try to do everything to make those around them like them.
Mm-hmm.
But when you know who you are a star on your own.
And the funniest part is that it's not everybody that is going to like you.
You don't need everybody to. That's why when you know who you are, you don't really don't
like you.
need
Want to
everybody
please
to like
someone.
you. You don't need everybody to like you. Not everybody will like you.
Everybody cannot even like, even do you.
No matter how you try. Nigga, I try. No matter how you try, not everybody will like you.
No, everybody will not like you.
Yeah. No, I was going to ask you the same question. Like, what about for you in terms of gambling? Like, something to watch out
already,
for?
Actually, I don't have anything to say anymore.
My question would have been, is there anything that could have helped either of you early on that you think didn't happen?
Okay.
Help me.
I think if
that would have made it a bit easier for you to stop, maybe having support or having that one person
that
could have like
that
been...
is if my dad is still alive.
Yeah,
really? Actually. Yeah.
Why do you say so?
Because my dad is very strict. Dad is fucking strict.
Yep.
He can't do anything. I can't even go outside. Talk less of I even want to start gambling.
For me, it's my mom. If she was still alive, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have started smoking. Never. Like
I can't even. My dad, even dread. I can't even do dread. I won't die. I can't even do dread on my head.
So do you think it was just like the freedom, like excess freedom?
Yeah. My mom is kind of person that she's how am I going to put? I know how to handle her.
You know how to manipulate her.
That kind of thing.
It's not you know how to manipulate her.
Influencer. Don't use manipulation.
No, it is manipulation. You know that.
Yeah.
You know how to behave. You know how to get your wish. When it comes to her.
Well, my mom is not that kind of a street person. Because my mom is friend, so I know my mom okay. But if he's my dad, if my dad is coming like this, I will go inside. They not bomb me where I can't stay outside there.
Yeah.
I have a friend who said that his own thing, because he has 2 sons, and once just before they became teenagers, he started putting them in a lot of activities. And his entire thing was he didn't want them to be bored.
And I don't.
That he felt like boredom is a big thing for boys. That he thinks girls, when they are bored, they are able to
do some certain things.
They don't run into vices quickly.
Yeah.
But he realized, like with his son, so because he was telling me, the piano, football, and it's organized, not by themselves. So you have piano lessons, football lessons. When he now counted everything, I said, why? He said, I have sons. I didn't understand. He said, I need them to have a lot of options before they get to boredom, because he was worried that the more freedom they have, they kind of when they are bored, they can just decide that they want to, because they know how to create music, they go and create, or they'll call their friends to play football, or one got into painting or something. So he said before you get to boredom,
there's
so many things.
If my dad is still alive, I'll be lazy. I won't even be doing anything. My dad just wake up. As old as I am, and make I see they wake up, sleep, wake up, chop. Money I'm seeing. The next I'll just wake up, because my dad didn't even want me to do anything. I just stay inside that house.
Yeah, he was afraid. It's fear. It's not that he didn't want you.
I'm not the only son.
It's not that he didn't want you to do anything. It's fear. In the house, he knows what you are doing. He knows that there's only so many things you can do.
I can't even go out I want to even go out for Christmas. Let me just even go out. I go and play with my friend for just 10 minutes. Say no. Everything that I need
is in the house. Yes, that's how it is. Overprotective parents, in their mind, I know I've calculated all the possible things you can do in this house. But that 10 minutes that you go outside, you'll come and tell him that, he fell down, so he hit his head.
Actually, when I was done with my secondary school, he actually wanted to fly me out that, okay, I should go and school in abroad, because my brother is there. So that's what he wanted to do before.
And then he passed?
Before he passed. So I was like,
so for you as well, you feel like if your mom was around, that would have been...
Yeah, if my mom was alive, I wouldn't have okay, so when she died, I just like it flipped the switch in my head, and I was like, fuck everything. Because my dad was the pastor, he's a man of God. He claims to be serving God. Back then, before everything he preaches, he enters here and comes out here. Back then, I was like, and my mom now died. I was like, how can you say you are serving God?
Yeah.
And my mom, and I was the last born of my mom.
Yeah.
So do you understand the amount of attachment I had to my mom? So when she died, I was like, plus you, plus your God,
everybody.
Fuck you. So
and the thing is that if you even see my dad, you yourself will be scared that no. Because my dad's one guy, if you see my dad, you know that this man has action. He will do anything. My dad is someone that he doesn't even take nonsense. If my dad is at home like that, you cannot even hear my voice. You cannot hear from me. I'll just keep quiet. I don't be looking like
I wish
this.
your dad was here right now.
Are you okay?
I don't have sense now. You just
If my dad is still alive, I can't even enter into industry. Because what is going to be say that industry. Actually, my mom also forced with me when I entered into industry, when I started music and so. My mom said that I will join bad gang.
Yeah.
I'll start smoking. I'll do this and that. Till they said that they call family meeting or top me. Daddy, I just come, I just say family meeting. I say, what happened? Say, okay, I want to start with you. Okay, I've joined Bad Boys now. I want to be singing. Because in their own mindset, they think that people that are singing,
entertainment industry generally.
People that are singing that they are bad people. So all those kind of things. So it was even my elder sister that supported me. My elder sister was not telling my mom that let this boy to do what he wants. That's his career. That's what he wants to do. Let him to do it. All those kind of blah blah. Because if you encourage this boy to do another thing, he might end up doing rubbish at the end of the day.
Yeah. Like so, if you allow people to make mistakes, but guard it, like make feel like a shield around the mistakes.
The way people watch babies.
Like the way people watch.
So there's only so much they can.
Yes,
they can get
but when they like.
Before my mom starts supporting me, actually. But if my dad is alive, my dad can never.
It's okay. Yes. Sorry.
But I wish my dad is still alive, Sha.
Oh, Bele, you really miss him again. Bele.
I won't cry.
But thank you guys so much for coming and being so honest. If people are looking for where to find you, where can they find you? If you want them to find you, Sha.
They will find me. If that's all I want to give me money, so they have to find me. Okay, my Instagram handle is Hassan_Nadu. Hassan, small letter, not capital letter. Hassan, HESSAN _Nadu, NADO. So that's my Instagram handle. On Twitter is HassanNadu12. Exactly. And no, I don't use Facebook now.
Do you use TikTok?
Yeah, TikTok. TikTok is HassanNadu. Just HassanNadu. That's all.
What about you?
All right, so on Instagram is on_God_OGbaby. And on TikTok is Tolani on God.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you
for being so honest. This was a fantastic show.
You guys are awesome hosts.
Yeah.
Thank you. This was really fun.
As usual, you guys know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, share.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah. And we'll see you next week.
One or two things.
Yes.
Stay away from drugs.
Stay away
from gambling.
And gambling.
I beg, I beg. Gamble is not good, though. You could always sell your property.
Suppose don't buy JLK by now.
Shut up. Just stay away from gamble, Sha. I beg.
All right. Thank you.
This episode of I Said What I Said is brought to you by Carousel Networks. Your hosts are Fekemi FK Abudu and Jola Jols Ayeye. Our producer is Debbie Romeo. Our social media manager is Najite Anira. Our cinematographers are Rotimi Kujore and Divine Nabuko. Our production assistant is Teresa Ajayi and our sound engineer is David Kenny. Our camera assistant is Abolade Uluyede. And our fantastic guests today are Tolani and Hassan. This season of I Said What I Said is brought to you by Coins by Bamboo.